Namaste and welcome to this power yoga flow for strength and flexibility. Let's get right into it, standing at the front of our mats, rooting down through the feet, arms by our sides, palms facing outwards, facing forwards. Shoulders roll down the back and away from the ears, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, growing tall through the crown of the head. And exhale as you heel toe the feet together. Inhale, arms up above the head. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, cactus the arms, backward bend. Inhale, breathing, arms come up. And exhale, dive forward. Walk out the legs one by one. On your next inhale, come up halfway with a flat back. Fingertips to shins, gaze is forward. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step one foot at a time back to plank position. Inhale forward onto the toes and exhale, chaturanga, high-low plank. Flip over the toes as you push open through the chest for up dog. And exhale, send the hips up and back. Downward dog. Bend those knees one by one and walk out the hips. Inhale, breathing, right leg lifts. Bend at the knee and take large hip circles for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale that right heel back up to the sky. Flip the right toes down towards the earth. Reach up. And exhale, return the foot to the mat, downward dog. Next, inhale, left leg lifts up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip with a big hip circle for 3. Hip circle for 2, hip circle for 1. Inhale, reach the left heel back up towards the sky, spin the left toes back towards the earth, and exhale, return to downward facing dog. Inhale, up onto the toes, bend the knees, and step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees and round up one vertebrae at a time. Arms come up last. Exhale, hands to the heart and hands down by the sides in Samastitihi. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, cactus back bend, squeeze the glutes, open the chest. Inhale up, exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back to plank. Take your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, open for up dog. And exhale, the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, squeeze the calves. Exhale, drop to the mat. Inhale, onto the toes, flex. Exhale, drop the heels. Inhale, lift the heels for 3. And exhale, drop. Next inhale, you're going to tap the knees to the mat. And exhale, straighten. Inhale, tap and bend. And exhale, straighten. Inhale, tap for 3. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, onto the toes, bend the knees, step or hop to a forward fold. Inhale, breathing, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, backward bend. Inhale, up and dive forward on the exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands and jump back to plank. Take your vinyasa and meet me in a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, bend at the knee and pull through knee to nose. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Inhale, arms come up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, backward bend. Inhale, breathing, come up. Exhale, drop the back heel and open up, warrior one. Clasp the hands behind you as you inhale and exhale, dive forward, humble warrior. Inhale, breathing, come back up and open your feet into warrior two. Flip the front palm and reverse the warrior. Inhale, breathing, come on up, straighten the front leg and inhale forward out of the waist. Exhale, windmill the arms and come into triangle pose. Gaze is up at the eye of the elbow. Top arm spins down, both hands frame the foot and back foot steps in about halfway. Left hand plants and right arm spins up to the sky. Revolve triangle, spin open the chest, inhale. Exhale, both hands to frame the foot. Inhale with a flat back and exhale, belly, chest, forehead to knee, pyramid pose. Inhale, breathing, bend through the front leg, walk the fingertips forward, left leg lifts up to the sky, standing splits. Try to get your forehead to the knee. Inhale, bend through the front knee, float the left leg down and inhale the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, dive forward, left hand plants and right arm spins up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right arm down to frame the foot, lower the left knee, lower the top of the left foot. Shift the hips back and flex the right toes towards the face for half split. Try to get your belly and chest over the leg and try to get your forehead to touch the knee. Inhale, breathing, come forward, low lunge. Plant the hands, come up onto the back toes and shift the right leg back to plank. Take your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale up for upward dog and exhale down and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift onto the toes and exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Hands come to the heart. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, backward bend. Inhale, breathing, come up. Exhale, forward fold, forehead to knee. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, jump back to plank and take your vinyasa. Coming all the way back with an exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, breathing, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, knee to nose, crunch. Inhale, back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Inhale the arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, cactus back bend. Inhale, breathing, arms come up, spin the back foot, warrior one. Clasp the hands behind you as you open the chest and exhale, dive forward, humble warrior. Inhale, breathing, open back up and open to warrior two. Find your footing. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior here. Inhale, come up, straighten the front leg and lengthen forward out of the waist. Exhale, windmill the arms into triangle pose. Gaze up at the eye of the elbow. Take an inhale here. Exhale, spin the top arm down. Both hands frame the feet and step the back foot in about halfway. Planting the right arm, the left arm spins up to the sky, revolve triangle, push into that back edge of your heel. Take an inhale here. Exhale, spin the left arm down, inhaling up with a flat back. And exhale, belly, chest, head over knee, pyramid pose. Take a breath. Inhale, bend through the front knee, walk the hands forward for balance as the right leg lifts up to the sky, standing splits. Try to get your forehead to the knee. Inhale, bend through the knee and float the right toes back to the ground as the upper body comes up, crescent lunge. Exhale, dive down, right arm to the ground, left chest spins open, high lunge twist. Inhale. Exhale, spin the left hand down, right knee, right top of the foot, release. Shift the hips back for half splits. Left toes flex back towards the face, stretching through the left hamstring. Breathe. Inhale, look forward, bend through the knee, low lunge, plant the hands, and step that right foot back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Inhale up for upward facing dog, and exhale down and back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees one at a time and walk out the hips. We're gonna do that whole flow again a little bit faster. So take a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Next inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to nose, crunch. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, left elbow twist. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow crunch. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, right foot steps through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, come back up, spin the back heel down for warrior one. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, dive, humble warrior. Inhale, come through warrior two, find your feet. Spin the front palm, reverse the warrior here. Inhale, breathing, come back up, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, take triangle, gaze is up. Exhale, spin the top arm down, back foot steps in halfway. Plant the left hand, right chest twists open, revolve triangle. Right arm spins down, inhale with a flat back. Exhale, pyramid pose, belly, chest, forehead to knee. Inhale, bend through the front knee, adjust your hands, left leg comes up, standing splits. Bend through the front knee, float the left toes down, inhale up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, dive forward, plant the hands, take it back to plank. Take your vinyasa and meet me all the way back in a downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, right elbow twist. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, left elbow crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left foot steps through. High crescent lunge, upper body up on an inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, breathing, spin the back heel down, warrior one. Clasp the hands and open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, dive down. Inhale, breathing upper body up. Find your warrior two. Spin that front palm and reverse the warrior. Inhale, breathing, come back up, straighten through the front leg. Inhale out of the waist and exhale, triangle pose. Spin the top arm down and step the back foot in halfway. Plant the right palm, lift the left arm up to the sky, revolve triangle. Top arm spins down, inhale up with a flat back. Exhale, pyramid pose, forehead to knee. Bend through the front knee, walk the hands forward for balance as the right leg floats up, standing splits. Bend through the front knee, right toes float down, upper body up, high crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, dive the hands down, step the foot back to plank. Take your chaturanga and inhale, open for upward dog. Exhale, lower the knees, big toes to touch, and sink the hips back to the heels for child's pose. Take several deep breaths in child's pose, using this pose as a rest, to recalibrate, rebalance, and breathe. We're a little over halfway through class, and I know you've got it in you. You're doing amazing, yogis. Keep up the good work. So take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. On your next inhale, gaze forward and snake up into tabletop position and push yourself all the way back into downward facing dog. Next inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Bend at the knee and open the right hip, stacking two hips atop one another. Let that right heel fall behind you, and if it's within your practice, flip your dog for wild thing, opening the chest. Remaining in that hip opening version of down dog if wild thing is not within your practice today. On the next inhale, re-extend the leg. Exhale, bend the knee and let the right shin come through parallel with the top of the mat, nestling into pigeon pose. Taking forearm over forearm, resting the head atop the hands, and taking sleeping pigeon for a few breaths. Pigeon is one of those poses that just gets easier the more that you do it, the longer that you hold it, and the more deeply you breathe space into your body. So be kind with wherever you are today in this pose, and keep coming back to the mat to practice. On your next inhale, come up onto the fingertips and raise the upper body as you lean into the right hip and swing that left leg up and over the right. Coming forward onto the knees to get the knees nice and snug atop one another. Walk the left fingertips to the side as you reach the right arm up and over the ear. Feeling a deep side bend from our right pinky fingers all the way down to the right hip bone. Making sure that right hip bone is glued to the floor. And reaching up and over the ear, stretching out that side body. Inhale, breathing, arms come up above the head. And exhale, we dive forward over the legs for a pose known as shoelace pose. Really getting into the largest joint in our body here. You may be really feeling this, but don't back out yet. On your next inhale, bring your body back up, uncross the legs, and make your own way back to a downward facing dog. Next inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and open the left hip, stacking two hips in one line. Let that left heel fall back and open up, wild thing, flip your dog. Reach, extend, and stretch on an inhale. Exhale, gracefully make your way back to three-legged dog, left heel up. Exhale, left knee pulls through. Lower the left knee, left shin, and left foot parallel with the top of the mat. Take forearm over forearm in sleeping pigeon. Find your breath, and your body will find this pose. Child's pose is always an option if pigeon is not accessible for you today. Pigeon is one of my favorite poses to hold for 2, 3, 5, or even 10 minutes. It helps bring synovial fluid to the largest joint in our bodies, one of the joints that tends to deteriorate as we age. Know what a beautiful gift you're giving yourself today in this practice. Give gratitude to yourself in this moment for choosing to come to your mat. On your next inhale, gently lift the upper body up. Lean into that left hip and swing the right leg around, crossing two knees atop one another. Shifting forward onto the hands to get nice and snug. The right fingertips walk out to the right as the left palm reaches over the ear. Left hip is glued to the ground and feeling a deep side stretch all the way out our left pinky finger. Take a deep inhale, expand through the side body. And exhale, reach those fingertips a tiny bit more. Next, inhale, arms come up above the head. Exhale, dive forward, fingertips to the floor, and drop the head. Breathe into your upper back. Breathe into those hips. On your next inhale, walk the upper body up. Uncross the legs and spin around onto your bums with the toes on the floor. Grab the backs of your thighs, suck the belly button into the spine, and roll down one vertebrae at a time, all the way onto your backs. Bring the heels in close to the fingertips. Press the lower back into the floor. Squeeze the glutes and lift the hips into bridge pose. Arms come up above the head on an inhale, and exhale, lower down, upper back, middle back, lower back, palms to the floor. Inhale, breathing, glutes up, hips up, arms come back, bridge pose. Exhale, lower down with slow and total control. Last time, squeeze the glutes and inhale, send the hips up to bridge. This time, if it's within your practice, try to snuggle the shoulder blades to kiss underneath you and see if you can get the palms to touch. Full expression of bridge pose here. Take one last deep inhale, push the hips up an inch higher. Exhale as you release the arms and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Hug those knees into the chest and rock yourself side to side, using the mat as a little massage for your lower back. Knowing that we're almost at the end of practice here, let's take happy baby, hugging the knees into the armpits and grabbing onto the ankles, the shins, or the sides of the feet. Rocking side to side if this feels good. Maybe extending one leg and then the other. Maybe extending both for a straddle stretch. Or staying in happy baby. Hug those knees into the chest and let the left leg come out long. Taking the right arm out to the right knee falls over to the left side of the body. Supine spinal twist. Keeping that right shoulder grounded. Twisting from the belly button. Hug that right knee back into the chest and switch. Right leg out long, left knee hugs in. Taking the left arm out to the left and using the right hand to help that left knee fall to the right side of the body. Keeping that left shoulder grounded here is much more important than having the knee touch the ground. Deep stretch of the lower back. Breathe. Letting gravity decompress our spine. Hug both knees back into the chest. Reset the spine. And take a few rock and rolls. Shoulder blades to sits bones. 3, 4 rock and rolls on the spine. On your last one, hold yourself up in boat pose, hanging onto the backs of the thighs for support, or extending the arms out. Good job, yogis. Lower down the toes and roll down one vertebrae at a time. You have earned it. Shavasana. Let the legs come out wide on the mat. Let the arms fall away from the body. Let the body feel totally supported by the earth. Shavasana, death of the old, to make room for the new. Gently begin to roll out the wrists and the ankles, coming onto your favorite side in fetal position. A position of rebirth and renewal. Take a long, deep breath in and a deep exhale out. Maybe give yourself a tender kiss before gently and easily pushing yourself up to a seated or a kneeling position where we will close our practice. All together, inhale, arms come up above the head. Exhale, backs of the thumbs to our third eye space, honoring our intuition. Fingertips to the mouth, honoring truth and authenticity. And hands to the heart as we give ourselves gratitude for this beautiful practice. Namaste, yogis.
Thank you so much for practicing with me today. You guys, as always, please share this video with a friend or a loved one if you think they may benefit. Please like, comment, anything that you would like to work on in your own personal practice or any way that I can help deliver that to you. Continue spreading your yogi light into the world. I love you. Until next time.